comes running in and bowls and let go by the left-handed Stoneman outside the off-stump, taken by John Simpson. No run. Now, one thing I haven't asked you, it gets so long since it's been here for a championship match, is the ends are called the hotel end, or in comes McAndrew and bowls and caught at first slip. Wicket goes down in the first over. Catch taken there by the ever-reliable second slip, who is Tom Clark.
Yes, McAndrew comes in. That's a drive back past the bowler by Fletcher Middleton. And that's going all the way to the top end of the ground for 4 runs. That's nicely timed.
The European ones are bigger.
Yeah, but they're a lot blacker. As Carvelis comes in again, this time it's clipped all the way onto the leg side and it's going to run away for 4. There is a fielder trying to chase, but he won't get there. That was well done by Middleton. In again, right arm over the wicket to Middleton. Bowls, good length this time, played into the offside and it's run away. Slower outfield, but it has managed to get the 4 just at square leg.
In again, bowls, driven away, and that's going to be 4 runs. Thickish outside edge, not quite where he intended it to go, but he's going to get a 4, nonetheless, down 2.
Hudson Prentice in, 3 slips in place, and Middleton looks to turn this into the leg side, hits him on the back, and the finger goes up, and there is a breakthrough here, another one for Sussex, and Hampshire lose their 2nd wicket.
Comes Crocombe, bowls, drilled down the ground by Gubbins. That's a lovely shot. That's probably the shot of the morning, actually. It's beautifully timed by Nick Gubbins, straight down the ground, and picks up a boundary. He goes into double figures, he goes to 13.
As pressed, lovely drive, bit of width, and he's just hit through the line. He's found the gap, and that's gone for 4 runs. 50 runs up for Hampshire.
Bowls, full length delivery. This is up and over the head of 3rd slip, and it is going to run away for 3. Yeah, probably had his heart in his mouth there for a moment, did Gubbins, but it did go clear over 3rd slip.
From the pavilion end, Prest drives pleasantly down the ground.
You'll love this.
In this nonchalant way that he plays, but times it nice.
Bowl shorter this time, and it's carried through to slip. And that's Prest gone. Oh, goodness me, Carvelos strikes again.
Into Gubbins, who taps his bat now, and it's forward. This one strikes him on the pad. There's a shout and the finger goes up. And it's another wicket to go down here for Hampshire. Gubbins can't quite believe it. This one full of delivery, driven through the offside by Dawson, and he will get 4 runs for that. Overpitched from Jack Carson, and Dawson can just lean into it and open his account. Hampshire move on to 74 for 4. In comes Carson now. Dawson uses his feet down the track, lofts over the head of mid-on, and that will be another boundary. Oh no, he's got everything on that one. That's gone over the rope without a bounce. And the umpire raises both his arms. Carson in now, and Dawson this time forward and gets a thickish outer edge. It runs down towards the 3rd man boundary, and it will be 4 more runs as the fielder in pursuit, unfortunately, didn't get to stop that one, and he's ready to go again. A bit more effort as he turns over his front hip here, and this one will be blocked out by Ben Brown to conclude the end of the 29th over.
He's been in touch a couple of times this season as Tim. In comes McAndrew, bowls, and covering up his Liam Dawson plays out into the offside, and there is no run.
Right, the line down. Hudson Prentice bowls full. It's driven. It's not time, but it's going for 4. Square out on the offside. It was full and quite wide from Hudson Prentice. Hudson Prentice from that pavilion end in again. Better length. Brown plays that late. It's running down to 3rd man. That'll be 4 more. Quite deliberate play late there. Just opened the face of the bat.
Lovely shot, wasn't it? Lovely play by
from the pavilion end. Left arm spin, flatter delivery, shorter delivery, and it's pulled away. And it's going to go all the way for 4 runs here. Ben Brown is not going to pay any respect to that sort of delivery, and rightly so.
In comes Crocombe, and he's bowled. Wow, that was a brilliant bowl. Absolutely took the off stump out of the ground.
On cartwheeling off stump has.
Yeah. And Dawson is going to have to depart.
And then bowled again. Crocombe in, and Toby Abbott first ball, Yorker delivery. And that's taken the off stump out once again. Back-to-back wickets falling here for Hampshire. As in comes Crocombe now, and bowled again. Completely through the gate here of James Fuller. Henry Crocombe is on a roll here. And Hampshire, well, they lose another 7 wickets down.
Crocombe in again, bowled. Oh, that's a nasty. Oh, what a catch! What a grab that is by James Coles at third slip. That was fantastic. Diving away to his right-hand side. He took it shoulder high. A magnificent effort. Henry Crocombe picks up another. He's coming in very impressive figures of 4 for 17. Comes in and bowls to Brown, who, well, he's got no idea where that's gone. It's gone away over the head of keeper John Simpson. It's gone away for an extraordinary shot. He was going to pull that on the leg side. He's top-edged it over the top of the keeper. Crocombe in, bowls to Brown, and he drives, and he's going to get 4 runs. Oh, well, the ball rather plugged in the outfield again, and it's rolling towards the boundary edge. Tom Haynes in hot pursuit, and the bowl just beats Tom Haynes.
Goodness, not, I think about 4 more fell.
Coles bowled him, and there goes another wicket. And James Coles, there's me saying, I wonder if they might change the bowling and bring on a seamer.
Shorter delivery. This is slashed away into the offside, onto the leg side, and it will this time reach for 4. Shorter boundary, and it moves Hampshire onto 154 for 9, and that does bring up Ben Brown's 53.
You're normally told to field there, as this one is bowled by Coles. Turner goes for the big slog into the mid-wicket region. Well, unfortunately, he doesn't get anything on that, and that means his middle stump is out the ground, and he's going to have to head back into the dressing room.
Hampshire signed Mark Stoneman, who is an out-and-out opening batter. There's a drive on the up, and this time he has found the gap, and that's racing away for 4 through the covers.
In comes Wheel, bowls, cut off on his toes, takes one hand off the bat, but he forces the ball away through backward point. He's going to pick up his first boundary. Here's Ollie Carter, the ball races away.
Here's Abbott again. Bounce, edge, caught first slip. Tom Prest, who gets a big hug from Toby Albert, who's standing at second slip.
Sun has momentarily disappeared. Bowls to Ollie Carter, and Carter nicks behind, and the second wicket goes down, taken by Ben Brown. Good delivery by Brad Will. It's one that maybe Carter perhaps could have left, but he had a little nibble. Abbott again in and bowls. Also drives nicely down the ground. Nice looking shot by Tom Alsop. Will be keen to get runs against his former county. He's going to get 4 runs as well. Nicely played. Straight back past Kyle Abbott. Nice shot by Tom Alsop to get his way.
Wheel comes in again to Alsop. Alsop gets a thickish outside edge, runs to ground through gully, and that may go all the way. It does. Kept down by Alsop, so may not see one for a little while. Alsop again gets a thick outside edge, and again it runs down to third man, and again it'll be 4 runs.
Yeah, that was almost an identical shot to the one before.
In again to Coles, back of the length, and this time punched off the back foot. This flies past cover, and that will be 4 runs.
For 2, as in comes Will, bowls to James Coles, who's going to get an edgy boundary down to third man. Big thick edge, but it rolls away down just below us. And that's the 50 up for Sussex.
Runs in with 2 slips in place towards Coles.
All clear.
Ooh, and that's a bit of a freebie.
Well, it is a freebie.
And he's not going to miss out on that one, is Coles, as he flicks that away into the leg side for 4 runs. This one wide and short, and this one is pushed through off the back foot, just behind backward point, and that will run away for 4 runs. It was hit uppishly.
Here's Turner around the wicket. Edged, caught to second slip. There's the third one. It's Alsop. There you are, straight on, Amelia. Wicket. I'm going to put in my book, that's caught second slip, bowled Turner stroke Clark. Stephen Clark has emailed soloncricket@gmail.com as John Turner comes in. Clark edged to second slip, and Albert takes another catch there. And Clark goes for no score. Just as Stephen Clark says, too many Clarks around here. Bowled! Oh, John Turner picks up his 3rd, and this time it's James Coles who's driving a little loose, and the ball goes into the stumps.
That's faster and bowls. Bit of a bouncer, and this is pushed up over the head of point, and that's going to run away to the boundary on the offside.
That is in true Finn Hudson-Prentice style. Quite a flamboyant cut from him.
In again, bowls. Oh, Simpson's beat. That's a cracking delivery. In fact, it beats everybody. It beats John Simpson, it beats the stumps, it beats Ben Brown as well, and they are 4 byes.
Here we go then. Dawson around the wicket. Hudson-Prentice pushes forward. He gets it off the inside half of the bat. It goes square on the leg side. They'll complete a single, and Sussex will close the day on 110 for 5 with 15 wickets falling on day one. Hudson Prentice is 8 not out. John Simpson is 15 not out.